Okay, we are rolling. Hello, 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 Libra. That's you. This is Tarot Lumination. This is your love and relationship report for April 2018. So, dear Aries, dear Libra, probably already figured out, probably already know that Aries is kind of your like opposite sign. So it's Aries season right now, and jumping right into the month at the very tail end of March, on March 31st, is that big fat full moon. Let me just, yeah, it's what is it? A Libra, an Aries Libra full moon. So the whole energy of relationship is going to be very, very amplified for you, Libra, this month, this season. There's the, let's just do it. Okay, listen. Okay, here we go. March 31st, okay? You're going to be diving right into the month with this full moon here. And let's flip it upside down. Well, this is the universal chart, but I'm going to flip it upside down for you. Let's put you on the horizon, okay? There's Libra. There is the full moon. Sorry, there's the right, there's the moon over here, and Sun and all the other Aries planets are over here, and there's also the Capricorn stuff down here. So this is a very hard T-square. So it's really going to light up that dynamic that we've been talking about for ages. Multiple times this has been happening, about how are you going to function, Libra, in the context of what amounts to a marriage type relationship. If you have that type of relationship, if it's a profound one-on-one relationship, how are you going to make sure that you maintain and own your full integrity and right to be you, while they simultaneously are doing everything they can to make sure that they are maintaining their integrity and right to be themselves? It's a lot of pressure. Aries is not going to give up, okay? And you might be feeling it in the home. There might be tension in the home or in the foundations of your life here in the 4th house, where your relationship dynamics, your primary relationships, are affecting you at the core of your life. In other words, it's like it's getting really, really shaken up here, brought into full awareness, because, well, I don't want to scare you. Let's just keep going, because there's more. I might as well. We've done it now. We've opened the genie of the bottle. We can't put it back. So over here, April 15th, we've got an Aries new moon. So that's going to be pounding right on your 7th house. Again, I'm going to flip it upside down, because this is now a Libra chart, okay? So there it is. All that Aries energy is piling up right there in your 7th house. So it's going to light it all up. It's going to be completely lit up. So whatever is awesome is going to be exposed. Whatever is not working is going to be exposed. And it's going to be a chance to start again, recalibrate, restructure. Over the next few weeks, you might start to get glimpses of what does that mean? How is that supposed to happen? Okay? So there you go. And just to top it all off, there's what might be a very stressful couple of days for you right in the middle, around April 21st, where that Cancer moon is right over here. Again, I'm going to turn the chart just like this. Okay, so foundations and career, okay, your place in this world. So like relationships are very, very big deal for you this month, Libra, especially in terms of the energy of opposition. It's the energy of full opposition, full awareness of what is working for you, what is not working for you. And the 7th house being the house of your most significant other, it's also the house of the open enemy. Because often, like in a marriage, a good marriage is the best decision you can ever make in your life. An erroneous marriage, it can be the worst thing that ever happened to you. It's just like your enemy, you know? It's like when you hear those stories of divorces and things, like everything that was great all of a sudden turns into your worst nightmare. So I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying that we're dealing with the energy of maximum polarity here, maximum opposition, and there's nowhere to hide with that kind of light, because you're talking about 180-degree opposition. Gosh, sorry about all that. I felt I had to put it in there because it would be unfair. If I didn't put that stuff in the reading here, Libra, I would not be serving you properly. So I just had to gush with all of that. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's see what the tarot has to say for you guys. And remember, this is Tarot Lumination Tarot. It's a little bit, let's say, it has its own unique flavor. Let's put it that way. Cards were already shuffled well in advance. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals, no time for all of that. The cards are beautiful as they were originally painted. And we are basically ready to go. If this doesn't make any sense to you, Libra, watch for your sun, moon, and rising. Then reinterpret, okay? Make this your reading. I'm just trying to help, all right? And then do the cross-watching for the significant other. You. All right, this would be your love energy that you're resonating, okay? And by the laws of attraction, this would be their energy over here, and they have their right to their own energy too. So the reason I mention laws of attraction, because sometimes singles like to watch these reports too. So if you stretch it with the laws of attraction, then you can attribute this energy here to what if, because you're radiating this anyway. And this would be like the reflected energy that you would get back in terms of a relationship showing up for you. You, Libra, significant other, deep in the soul of you, deep in the soul of the other, to the core of the relationship itself. And Libra, relationship is another word for Libra. So, let's have a look. The weather, the star. So, to me it feels like a lot of what's happening for you, like Libra, right now might feel as though you don't have much to say except to just trust in divine guidance, knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are protected, that there's something very beautiful and magical going on here. You might not make any sense of it, you might not understand it, but it is ultimately for your own good. And it's just a question of being aware of that. So my feeling here is to please understand that the heavens are working for you. Even when you become aware of the things that aren't working for you in terms of your love life and relationships, it's still, heaven is still working for you. Heaven wants you to know what you need to know. Okay, there's the crucible itself. I hope you could see that. That's the structure. Crucibles are supposed to be designed to be very, very tough structures that can withstand all the pressures of intimacy and separation, so that when you have a rough moment, it doesn't mean the whole thing blows up. You have the crucible in which you can conduct the relationship. If you don't honor and respect the crucible, then this just goes poof. Okay, let's have a look. What are you radiating? Yay! 3 of Cups. So there might be something really good going on in the world of your love life where you kind of feel like you're with your people, you're with your loved one, and it's something to celebrate. It's something to be proud of, something to share with others. Like in many ways, maybe other people are jealous of you, that you have such a one who loves you and that you can love another in some kind of way that you do. However that is, I'm not really sure here, but the 3 of Cups definitely indicates to me that you do appreciate your loved one in your own way, however that works, and that they do appreciate you too. And it's something that could be that other people are aware of too. That's kind of lovely. It's kind of lovely for you to have. Quite envious. It's a delicious, delicious energy to be radiating right now. And if you don't have that, then this would be something you could obviously wish for. And it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be that hard to conjure. Let's have a look at the significant other. Okay, well, to me, with the Magician, it makes me feel it's like they're tuning into their own power in their own way, shape, or form. Not necessarily with you or from you or because of you, but in their own way, in their own magnificence. And they are, it's almost like, one of those big, science movies or, Discovery Channel things where you watch these amazing things in outer space come into their power. And then these merger things. And they, like something turns into its own magnificence. And I think that's what's happening with you here, Libra. You might be relating to someone who is blossoming and turning into someone really quite special, someone very, very special, and you're kind of turned on by this. I don't know if you fully understand what's going on here, but it makes me feel as though you know something cool is happening. You just know it, you can sense it, you can feel it, but maybe you can't put your finger on it. But Libra, your significant other here, there's kind of no going back for them. It feels like they are gathering their resources, their energy, and their powers to do something significant, be someone significant, somebody to radiate their power in its fullest glory for the ultimate benefit, not just for themselves, but for everyone. Okay? Again, if you can't sense that or put it into words, it doesn't matter. The energy's there. Let's have a look at you deep at your soul. My feeling here is that, again, somehow you're aware of it and you realize how fortunate you are, but also I feel that you're also very aware of the fluctuations that happen in relationship, the intimacy and the separation, the wave-like patterns that happen in relationships, where there's part of you which is very aware that you're living in the flow, you're enjoying living in the flow, you sense that you're living in the flow with them, and they know that too. But to me, this feels like a very... I'm not talking about an ego trip by energy, but this is the energy of literally them coming into their own power, is what I'm feeling. And they intend to make the best of it, however that works out. But I feel like there's a big question mark here because we don't actually know how it's going to work out. In other words, it's almost like you, Libra, are watching something really quite amazing happening in your love life. And like it doesn't even matter how it works out. It's just like, wow, this is so cool. I have no idea what's going on, but this is so cool. Like, wow, I've always been attracted to you. I think you're awesome. Like, finally, you appreciate it. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going off onto my own amazing journey here, and it's going to be quite something. And I love you very, very much. And I just wanted you to know that. You might not look it from here because I might look like I'm all obsessed and wrapped up in my own power and things, but trust me, I love you, and I know you love me too. And this is the energy like, well, okay, if you say so. I get it. Just keep me posted how this all works out. It's amazing. All the best. Do you want a beer? Do you want a glass of wine? How do you want to celebrate this amazing thing? And then it's just like, well, I'll get back to you. I've got to take care of business here. Okay, so it's a lot to handle, Libra. It might be you're dealing with someone who's in their own way quite a lot to handle, because if they're coming into this much power and they're radiating it like outward, like literally like a pulsar or whatever those amazing stars are that radiate is so much light and power that you almost don't know what to do with them. Like almost like you can't get too close because you don't want to get burned in that kind of energy, but it's still so attractive and wonderful. You can't resist. So you're there. It's like you're in awe. It's like you, Libra, are in awe of your sweetheart. Like, wow, what are they up to? Whew, amazing. Okay, let's have a look. What are they up to deep down? Well, they're just being their own magnificent self, because it's with the High Priestess here, it's like, to me, this is an indication that they themselves are a mystery to themselves, and they are just literally, again, no offense to you, Libra, but they are on their own magnificent journey, like a huge adventure where they're going to come into their own power, radiate their own power, shine their own light, be who they are in their own magnificence, still acknowledging you and the relationship and the good fortune of the relationship that you know you have. And this wouldn't have happened. This would not have been happening for them without you in your, let's say, loving support and willingness to help them be who they truly are, to go on this magnificent, I would say, journey where it's like a journey of self-discovery, but it's almost like going, to me, this is going to sound ridiculous as a reading, but it's almost like going into outer space. Like, Everybody, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and we're going to go farther than we've ever gone before. And may the heavens help us all. I have no idea what lies out there beyond the next level, but we're going to find out because someone's got to do it. And I'm the only one who's got the courage and the power and capabilities to do it. And this could not have happened without you, my dear loved one, my dear loved ones. And you guys are like over here. It's almost like it's you, dear Libra, and your loved ones celebrating. Wow, this is amazing. Good luck. So tell us what it's like, okay, on the way. Or report back to us as you go along. And then they say, I will tell you what I find out as I go along, because it's going to be a mystery to me too. And that's just fine. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here at the core. Whoa, there's a lot of arcana here. What is going on with you, Libra? Look at this. Okay, my feeling for you, Libra, is that it's almost like you got sucked into some amazing science fiction movie here, and you're glad to participate, and you're witnessing this phenomenon. It isn't just a relationship anymore, it's a phenomenon. And you're a witness to it. You're seeing this phenomenon come into existence, a phenomenon that doesn't even have a name for itself, and that it's going to be very liberating for you and for them in new ways untold, new ways to unfold. How that will be, I have no idea. But at least seems kind of magnificent to me. Literally like an amazing, like the latest release for some amazing science fiction, trilogy. I don't want to say all the big famous names. You can figure that out for yourself. So the relationship itself, to me, feels like it's very, very liberating for you, very, very liberating for them. And it's like a complete release. It's just like, it doesn't even matter what happens anymore between us, because I love you so much, and I'm so happy for you to be you. And it's just like, wow, thank you, I get it. I've just got to put on my astronaut suit, if you don't mind. And I know it looks all totally mysterious, and you guys can't handle it. It's just like, we don't care. This just seems so cool. Just tell us about it as you go along. And then they're saying to you, dear Libra, please forgive me. Please release me to live this epic thing. And you're saying to them, it's okay. Dear you, I release you, I forgive you from any pain and sufferings I may endure as you go off in this amazing thing. I bless you, I honor you, I give you permission to have your amazing thing happen. Okay, so let's have a look over here. What's going on? Oh my God. Oh, okay, Libra, I don't... Jeepers. Okay, my feeling is that this is ultimately very, very healing for you, because it's almost like beyond description for my feeling of what's happening here. Like, the only way to handle this is literally just go along for the ride, Libra. Just live through this thing. It's too much to try and pin down in terms of what I would call a traditional tarot illumination reading, or even an extreme tarot illumination reading. If you want to, you can come to tarot illumination for something private, because this is kind of above and beyond what I would call your typical reading, and we would need to go in deeper, but it looks like this is very, very liberating and very healing for you. However this works out. I'm not saying I have any clue about the details of the hows of this, how it works out, but it looks like it's extremely liberating. Extremely liberating and extremely healing for both parties. Whew. Gosh, hold on. Let me just see. You know, I don't think I better say anything more, because I could probably just... I don't want to trivialize this or ruin it or anything. There's something very beautiful and magical going on here. It could be... It's beyond... It's like a freaking movie going into outer space. And you're celebrating. Gosh, if you have any issues, please get in touch with me, okay? We'll figure it out. All right, so I'll go for it, Libra, and all the best, okay? Bye-bye.